Ugh. All right. Hello, chat. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to a Q&A stream. Um, I won't be in VR chat this time. It's because I want to take a break from VR chat because I'm always in VR chat. So I will be using this for now. I'll just do this for now. I'll probably do like a 1 hour stream or something. It's probably 1 hour because I was supposed to do a stream today, but I forgot as normal. Sometimes I don't know when my streaming days are on sometimes, and sometimes I don't focus as well because I mainly record a lot of stuff during the days because I'm filming for Better Life, which I'm waiting for episode 5 to come out, to be finished. Jake had a bad day on his stream. Yeah, I heard he had a really bad stream because someone decided to jump in his Twitch live stream and ruin it for everyone, including him, which is very unacceptable. You know, we are, us for content creators, like, even though we have fun and all, but there is always one person that will try to ruin it for you. But the thing is, I would say, is just to ignore those people because and just get them out of your mind because because we are better than them and they don't realize what they are doing is wrong. So my advice, just don't, yeah, just don't, just ignore them and get them banned. That's it. Just get them banned and just keep going on with your stream. Or or if you're a mod on that stream, just get rid of them because there's no point of having people like that on your streams that being racist and being offensive on anyone's live stream. Well, I hope Jake is okay. I know he's okay. But even my friend Curtis said this to him as well. When you're streaming, it doesn't matter who watches it. There's always will be that one person that will go into your stream and ruin the fun for you. But at the end of the day, we are people and we are human beings. So what's the point of treating another human being like that? Like, there's no point. And I even said this in a video a couple months ago. I think it was a month ago. I made a video on it. They don't realize we are people too. We're just human beings as well. We didn't come from a different planet. That's one thing that's good about it. The thing is, if you're gonna have people like that, just remove them out of your mind. Just ignore them. Because at the end of the day, they are in the wrong. We are in the right. At the end of the day. Anyway. As I was saying, for Better Life, I'm working on more stuff. I was gonna have my friend Azazel on there, but my friend Azazel, apparently he is moving, so he won't have time to film anything with me. So I got two other people that will be the two villains. One will be the tracker, and one will be the one that will be getting me at the end of episode 7. But I'll work that out. Hello, King Golden. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That was just disrespectful. Exactly. But still, if you're gonna have people like that, I'm gonna say this again. If you're gonna have people in your live streams or anywhere, at the end of the day, they are human beings. We are human beings, and they're treating their own people like crap. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's always will be that one person in the room for you, but at the end of the day, we are human beings. They're treating their own human beings like that. But there's no point. They're just being dumb. It's people like that disrespecting on streams and Twitter. Exactly. Just ignore all that stuff. No one won't. If you ignore that, you won't get any reaction because they're only doing it just to get a reaction. And they're just trying to spoil the fun for you. There's no point of facing people that are disrespectful or even very racist. Trust me, trust me. As I was building this channel for many years now, and trust me, I've crossed that. And trust me, I crossed those people's paths, and it's not a good thing. But at the end of the day, I ignored it. And what? And I has to get people out of YouTube chat because of they were being crazy. I think you were supposed to say I had to get people out of the YouTube chat because they were being crazy. I think that's what you're supposed to say. But anyway, that's a really matter. Anyways, what we was talking about for Better Life, wasn't I? For Better Life, for me, when it hits episode 7, there's gonna be a very cool thing what I'm gonna do. Second Nathan. Me, Arrow, and Suka, which you guys seen on the podcast, because couple of days ago, which it didn't really which it didn't really turn out well for me or anyone else because it was the first podcast with them in there. But Suka and Arrow will be the ones that will be the new two villains in the in this storyline I'm doing for episode 7. And I might make a little bit of hints here and there, but I won't spoil what will happen at the end of episode 7. But anyways, this is question time. This is a Q&A, so if you have questions, ask me. And Jack just posted a video about if you heard. Yeah, I did hear it. I did hear of it. I was going to my first furry convention and I just ignored people who are being disrespectful. Exactly. Just ignore them. Because they are in the wrong and they being idiots. They're just being idiots. There's no point of getting them to stop. They're just gonna keep on continuing. Because they're being idiots and being stupid. And there's no point of stopping them. Because they are just picking on their own human beings that where they just enjoy their hobbies. And the thing is I don't like is like, why would you go to those places or go onto someone's stream if you hate their hobbies? Makes absolutely no sense. At all. And it's not okay to be disrespectful. Exactly. Like if it's on like TikTok, like immediately you will get suspended or they'll shut down your stream for that reason because people on TikTok will go into someone's live streams and ruin it for them and trying to get them suspended and trying to get their accounts banned and everything just because of their hobbies and stuff. But YouTube and Twitch, you don't need to worry about that because you can just hide their comments if they have been disrespectful, or you can even block the person for that reason. Or if you go on to Twitch, you can ban them out as well. So, but they're only doing it just to ruin the fun for you and just ruin everything for you just because of what you are and who you are. And also, I'm planning on this is only going to be only for one time, but I'm planning on recording a dance video. But I won't put any copyrighted stuff in the background. But what I will do, I'll put other music in the background, regular music. I know something was wrong. Sorry, had a hiccup come on. No, I know something was wrong. One that I followed up on Twitter in 2022, and then 3 years later, then I blocked them from her, and yeah, like as I'm giving you guys this advice, and that goes for everyone that's doing furry content creating or anything, or if you're going out to a con, if you're going out to anywhere, and people see what you're wearing, or if it's on a different streaming platform, just ignore those comments. Because at the end of the day, they are in the wrong, and we are not doing anything wrong. And they're just there just to ruin stuff for you, for God knows what. And that is my advice. If you see it, and block them. Exactly. If they're treating you with disrespect, just block them. If they if they're treating you and if they're giving you offensive words, just block them. Just get rid of them. Yeah, but the bad ones we won't talk about because that is a different side of the fandom that I don't like at all. Which I think I did talk about it in that video. But there's a lot of dark things in the furry community which I'm not going to talk about or mention anything about it. So I'm just going to say this now. we can move on to this conversation and move on to a new topic, please, because I don't want to I don't want to keep on saying the same things on stream, because it gets irritating sometimes for me personally. Every time when I do it. I tried to make my furry avatar on computer. It is so hard to make. Okay, there we go. That's a good topic we can talk about more on stream instead of the stuff always explained. Um, well, I know making your own avatars can be very, very stressful and hard because you're trying to find the right materials and you're trying to find a lot of things and trying to make the avatar look great and trying to look and have detail in the avatar. Trust me, I have one friend that and he makes avatars, and it's not easy to make. I'm playing GTA 5 right now. Good, that's good on you. Ugh. I was going to say you should get back online, back to your online. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting back onto my PlayStation again and play more games on it and play online. I'm planning on doing that more very soon, which means I have to start all over again to where I was and get back where I am, which is going to take years to do. It's going to take me almost a year to get, well, not almost a year, but it's going to take me quite a few years to get back where I was. I think on my last console, I think I was on 92 or something. And I moved back, and then since I got the PS5 now, which I had to get a PS5 version, but the PS4 still works for PS5 stuff. But I had to get a PS5 version, so that way I can play GTA 5 online for PS5 only. Hello, Jake. How you doing? I know you're not having a great time because Nathan just told me what happened on your stream. But I'm just gonna give you a good advice, Jake. Don't just don't listen to those type of people. If they are being rude and being toxic, just ignore them because they are stupid. They are basically picking on their own human beings and being disrespectful and offensive. Those type of people, just ignore them. If they're disrespecting you and all that, just block them and remove them, and just keep pushing forward. Don't let them drag you down because they are just trying to get a reaction out of you. That's all they're doing. So they can expose you. But you should always stay strong, not be. I don't know how long your streaming is. I'm going out. I'm still talking with my classmate. Okay then. I'm just gonna be streaming for about like pre 1 hour and probably 30 minutes, if that. Ugh. But anyways, Jake, if you hear people, if you see people at a con or anything like that and they treat you bad, just ignore them because they are just trying to get a reaction out of you and trying to pick fights with you. They won't. I understand. I try to get rid of them, but it wouldn't let me. I cried bad, not proud of that. Yeah, I know if you cry about it, but then again, you have mods on your streams and stuff like that, and people can block them out. Just don't let them. Just don't let them get to you. All they're doing is just trying to get a reaction out of you and trying to ruin everything for you, even though they are in the wrong because they are picking on a human being. And at the end of the day, they are going. At the end of the day, they're gonna they're gonna regret the stuff what they did in their lives as they grow up. You know, they're gonna be in jail. They're gonna be God knows what they will do in their lives. But that's my advice. I need to give out as well. Just don't listen to people like that because they just ruin everything for you. And there's no point of listening to people like that. That's why I'm. Oh yeah. You know what sucks? Sitting on your bed, on my bed, with my legs crossed. Sometimes I fall asleep. Trying to get blood from there. And even my friend Curta told you, just ignore those people. Because all they're doing is just trying to get a reaction out of you and trying to make you look bad on your stream and on your audience. So that way you can't face that. Nathan, I'm explaining it here, dude. This is about probably the fifth time I'm explaining this on stream. Very soon it's going to be like a ranting stream instead of a Q&A. But anyways, just block them. Just ignore them and block them. Because they are in the wrong. Because they like to pick on people because of their hobbies and what they like to do with their lives. I know my furry friend, and all I can do is move on. Thanks, Bible. You're welcome. I'm always going to help my friends out. You can always thank you can also thank Coda as well, because Coda did give you advice, and he did get like during the years he has gave me advice as well, because he used to deal with toxic people in his life as well, but he used to talk to me about that stuff, you know. Just don't let them get to you. Don't let them get a reaction out of you. Because believe me, before you met me, Jake, I've had a lot of people. I had a lot of people that used to do that shit to me. But because they don't, because they just want to pick on people for no reason and just treat them like crap. And I had removed some people in your chat because they were being crazy, Jake. You need to be strong. Because for me personally, making YouTube content, it's not easy for me personally. It's not easy for any content creator really, because they have to edit and they have to read hate comments all the time. People get, and that's where problems will start, and that's where you have to face that. And that's just life. You'll face horrible people in your life, and you'll face good people in your life, and that's how life works. There's nothing you can do to change that. I was going to play Fortnite, but did happen. Bad sound. I understand it is hard. I made a. Yeah, I did see 3 of them. I watched the three of them. But all I can say to you, just remove them out of your mind. Because some point in their lives, they're just going to regret it, and they're just going to do horrible things with their lives, and get themselves locked up or killed or even hurt. And yes, Nathan, he did see your message. And I'm getting very, very sleepy. You know what, chat? How's this? For half an hour, we'll be doing this for half an hour. I'll go into VR chat for a bit. How's that, chat? My best stream is my free friend in VR chat. Okay. I am going to go into VR chat. So that way, because it's half an hour, because why not? I'm going to close the tab. So just give me a second, chat, while I do this. Just wait for this. I'll tell you one thing, after this I'm definitely gonna be sleeping. And I'm going back into that routine. I'm going back into that thing again. So I'll have to fix up my sleeping schedule again. Ugh. I should probably get sleeping. But I can to what? I should be sleeping, but can to hang out with you. Oh, okay. You can probably chat with me in the chat anyway, because I don't have much long out anyway. I probably, after the stream, I probably doze off anyway. Probably sleep. Probably just sleeping the whole time. Which I'm trying not to, because in a couple of weeks' time I got a wedding. So I need to fix my sleeping schedule so that way I can go to it. I'm going back to this one, of course, and I forgot to save it. I should do that actually. So I can remember it. Yeah. Alright. A lot of times I've been coughing on streams. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm a nervous wreck, but I actually don't really care. And yes, I do have my clothes off on my avatar. Don't mind that. Well, I'm not really filming music videos, but I'm filming dance videos. That's why I only do one late stream on Sundays. Yeah, I know. But I don't know if I will be streaming this weekend, because I got a vote this weekend, and I will be out during the day because I'll be buying a suit as well. My yes, I might blah blah blah. Can't speak. What I was going to say was, I might take like 2 or 3 weeks off from filming stuff, probably. So when episode 5 comes out, and once it's ready to, once I upload it, that's probably when I'm going to take a break for about 3 weeks or 2 weeks maybe, just to clear my head. But anyway, I see, furry fan, that's okay. I will be going away on the 8th for. Oh yeah, that's right. There'll be a FuzzCon. You did mention that to me a couple of days ago, that you were going to a con. Yeah, I've been having a coughs here and there, so I hope I don't got COVID. Because that won't be nice for me. It's not pretty good. Sick on stream all the time. But I had this cough for ages. I don't know why I have it. I think ever since when I dropped out of high school, well, not dropped out, but I finished school, but ever since when I left school, I had this cough ever since then. Even during school, I was coughing bad. Like during year 12, I had it. Well, I was gonna have. Well, I did went to the doctors today, but that was only for my dad. But I should have got myself checked out. You never know what coughs might do. But it feels like not just that too. Sometimes when I sleep, I don't know if you guys get it, but sometimes when I sleep, remember Fireball, I am always here for to end my furry friend in VS. True. As I was saying, I feel like sometimes when I'm sleeping, when I roll my side, or because sometimes, because mainly I roll my side, mainly because of I get a lot more airflow through then. But when I lay on my back, I feel like sometimes I can't breathe. I don't know what's causing it, but like if I lay back straight, I feel like I can't breathe. Like I can breathe, but I have trouble breathing. But when I lay on my side, I can breathe better, which is very weird. So I don't know if I'm developing a bit of asthma. I hope not, because I don't have asthma, but sometimes I get acid reflux a lot, which that might cause it, but it wouldn't cause me to have that. The live event is on Fortnite right now, Fireball and Jake. I haven't been playing Fortnite at all the last couple of weeks because I've been playing Fortnite ever since when it came out, and once you play it for many years, I just get very bored of the same game I play. Anyway, you still check yourself out at the doctors, my friend. I want to look after yourself. See what I mean? Now you guys get what I mean. I know, I know how to look after myself because sometimes I have tea and sometimes I have coffee, sometimes I have anything dairy to get rid of acid reflux or my coughs. But that's what it feels like. I feel like I have a bit of asthma as well because when I'm sleeping, because sometimes when I wake up, I feel very phlegmy. And sometimes I feel like I'm going to throw up when I wake up. So sometimes when I go to the toilet, which is I normally do anyway, I don't want to talk about that, but sometimes I go outside just to get fresh air sometimes. So, so now that happens. Yes, we all should go to the doctors to get checked you out. to make sure you're okay. Well, there are some good doctors. My dad has a good doctor. She takes care cares of him, but there are some bad doctors in our society I don't trust because, well, I could probably tell the story on stream. About 13 years ago or something, my dad um my dad was at work at the time, and they were doing free flu shot vaccinations, and he got a rare disease from a flu shot while he was at work the next couple of days after that. And ever since then, he's been getting worse and worse, and it basically put him in a wheelchair, and so basically he can't feel. So the disease is called CIDP, is where it's basically you can't feel your arms or legs. And ever since then, it's been getting worse, and then but his one's a aggressive form, so basically it takes all his nerves and B cells and stuff like that. Basically, it's in the coating of his nose, and he can't like feel anything. He still pick up things and move around on his wheelchair and stuff, but he can't really stand up, so he had to use like what's it called? Yeah, he had to use like bars to help him move around to grab on the stuff so that he has grip. Yeah, anyway, he got it from a flu shot, and that's why. And I haven't taken a flu shot at all. I haven't took any injections because of that. Because you don't know what's in the freaking things. They could kill you or anything. You won't know about it. But ever since then, his immune system, he has a very bad immune system now because of it. So if he gets COVID or something like that, it can kill him. So that's why I'm not taking any risks to go getting flu shots or anything like that. But I'll still get checked out, of course. But this was years ago. Oh yeah, that's true. He should be my moderator. He should be my mod. So I'm gonna make you a mod, Jake. I'm gonna get a manager mod so that way you can block anything. So Jake, you're my new mod. But anyways, while I was going back, what I was saying, I feel like sometimes when I lay on my side, I breathe more, but when I lay back on my back, I feel like I can't breathe sometimes, very, which is very frightening because I like to be healthy. Actually, I've been eating healthy the last past couple of days as well. I've been eating a lot of fruit. I've been eating a lot of stuff I should be eating. Actually, how did you guys like my new video? I made a cooking video a couple of days ago. How you guys like that? Maybe you guys did like that. So basically, I'm starting my health kick now. I haven't worked out yet, but I've been yes, I've been eating a lot of healthy foods, like a lot of healthy, like nutritious stuff, like strawberries, grapes, rockmelon, pineapples, watermelons, like that kind of fruits that are good for you. Yep, that was okay. And even sitting up, I feel like I have like issues. I don't know if you guys get that. Actually, I do have one. I do have this story. Actually, I'm gonna tell it. Actually, like this was years ago. Like I've probably been like 4 or 5, whatever. This was way probably do VR chat on Saturday and Sunday, maybe Friday. Not sure. I understand. I'm the same. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys this story. Um, I've probably been like 4 or 5 ish around this time. This was years ago. I remember waking up because my mum woke me up for school. I don't know if it was for school or I woke up in the morning, whatever. I don't know what time it was because I can't remember because I would have been 5 or 6 at the time. It has. Anyways, I remember waking up and when I went to go, when I went to speak, like I felt like I couldn't breathe when I couldn't speak. I don't know what it was, but it was freaky. I woke up because my brothers and sisters were going to school. And my mum had to keep me home at that time, that day, because my voice wasn't coming out at the time. Like, I was having difficulty talking. Whatever happened that day, that day, years ago, kind of still freaks me out because it might happen again. But I still remember waking up also like I couldn't because I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was like I think I was 5 or 4 when it happened. But my mom had to keep me home because of that reason. So let's just say you're like 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, Jake is 6 hours ahead of me. Is 2 hours ahead of me, and you're 6 hours ahead of me. 6 hours behind me. Anyways, back to this story, chat. Ever since then, it freaks me out because I couldn't breathe that day. I don't know what it was making me not talk because I couldn't even breathe as well. Okay, Nathan, thank you for stopping by to the stream. Stay safe. Yeah, we different, but still blah, blah, blah. But still, human just have a fun. That's true. What you said, Jake. And as I said, I was getting heartburn. I can feel it now. I'm starting getting heartburn. Anyway, but but I've been having this cough a lot. I don't know why. I even have when I have coughs, I even have it bad sometimes. Even though when I'm not, even though I'm not sick or anything, I have it. So I might be developing with a little bit of asthma or something, because I know asthma can cause that. Ah. But anyways, chat, that being said, I might end the stream here, chat. But I'm gonna leave you guys for this one last advice. Don't let people get to you, and don't let people to try to get a reaction out of you to cause drama. and be patient with people and be respectful to each other. Because at the end of the day, we are human beings. We all should be safe and happy. And sometimes there will be hatred into other people's hobbies and stuff, but at the end of the day, we all human and we all equal. And that's all I have to say right now. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys now. Because I'll need to catch up on more editing stuff. So, thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream. It's been great. It's been great having a good conversation with you all. And I will see you guys next time. Be safe, chat.